Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I got my hands on the Chinese leaderboard, so we're going to take a look at what happened over there versus what happened kind of over here, and just talk about that a little bit, guys. Also, I have a new T-shirts ready. I don't know if they're linked down in the video. I'll try to remember to get them there. But I threw up the link on my Instagram at thechicken24. They're really funny. It says, I think it just says on them 8 boom mines and smoke, and then season 40 on the back. They're nice T-shirts, and I made them as low cost as I can. I think I make like $4 off them if you guys do buy them. And there's 25% off in the store right now if you use code summer or chicken or anything. I don't benefit from that. Just I thought it was funny if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. But also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Use that code chicken in the shop. We also got some stuff in the shop today. We have a bundle of crystals. So let's grab one of those. And you know what? I'm feeling frivolous. Let's grab 2 of those. I got all those Clash Quest gems, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Now, let's first off look at our leaderboard and see where the cutoff for 500 ended up being. I don't think I've actually looked at this just yet. Funny enough, the number 1 player ended up being Chinese anyways, even though I guess he lives over here or something is how that works. I don't know exactly. But let's take a look here. There's Chicken. I think we were top 250. So let's go down here. So our top 500, the cutoff was 23.27, which is not, incredibly low. We've seen seasons where it's been very close to that as well. So I forget what the top of the leaderboard was. We'll look in a second. To me, the 500 is more interesting. So this I have. Whoops. Let's put that back. This, I don't know why it clicked on that one. It's the only image I brought up. So this is interesting. So this is the cutoff for the Chinese leaderboard. As you guys can see, I'll blow it up a little bit here. But take a look at that. 2162. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, obviously, China is going to have less players than the literal entire rest of the world, even though they did make up a fairly large chunk of the leaderboard. You see, that's definitely, if we're scrolling up, probably 200 guys-ish that would be on our leaderboards, pushing it up maybe 200 spots or so. That's just kind of a rough guess. I could be way off. I'm not sure, but I thought it was interesting nonetheless to take a look at where we both ended up. And obviously, we can see from the top there's global, and then I guess their global is their local, so it's probably just global and then task force now, maybe, because you see we have 4 slots, and they only have 2 slots, so that's kind of strange. I can't imagine. It's got to be local is gone and task force is gone, and maybe they don't have a friends tab, or maybe they don't have Supercell ID. That's the only thing I can think of. So maybe it's just global and then task force, I guess. Kind of sucks for them, but it is what it is. So yeah, there is that. Now let's take a look at the top of the leaderboard. Now if we look at the top of the leaderboard on ours, what do we got? I gotta scroll all the freaking way back to the top. All the way back. Scroll. I wish they would make something like a slider or something on the side where you could go up and down in this really quickly, especially if you're copying bases and that kind of thing. Okay, so we got to the top, and Legendary 2, pretty well across the board. Legendary 2 is the cutoff for top 10. So let's take a look at the Chinese, and that's not it. All right, so here, sorry for the low quality image, but this is all I've got. So here's the top 10 for the Chinese. And we can see there, a little side-by-side almost. Here's how the server split affected the top guys. So the very top guy was actually HM, and then Doom would have been second. And then Lamentation would have been third. This guy, then the 2 Chinese guys would come in at 3 and 5. So it would definitely affect the top 10 quite a lot. But yeah, I think it's just interesting to see the similarities and the contrast between the two. But I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, not having them in the leaderboard definitely freed up some slots for us. But I think overall, Warships is fine. It's not like because of the server split that it's going to be less exciting or less competitive. Like there's a lot of times this season that I was not even in the top 500 when you know, when I was just in between effective tech, or I was playing badly, or, you know, just made bad choices or whatever, or had a bad base for too long. Little things like that, you know, really add up. So, yeah, it was. Oh, wait. I'm ending this battle. A lot of you guys said in the comments yesterday. I totally screwed up. We have melon bombers. So let's use a. And I think we only have them for a couple days. Again, I don't know anything on when the crab is here. I think it's this week. I'm pretty sure it's this week, but let's see. All right, let's go melon doodlers. These guys are going to be fun. Do we have a Dr. T today or something? I don't think we need to boost anything. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to go melon bombers. We're going to go laser rangers. And yeah, let's take down the first one with some barrage and artillery. But yeah, there was times where I wasn't on the top 500 on the leaderboard this season, and you know, it wasn't that different, I guess. Like, there was definitely a difference in rank, especially towards the end, but there wasn't a huge difference. You know, it was still almost just as hard to get up there, you know, as it's been in previous seasons. You know, that last grind to 24, that was no easy task. It you know, we only needed one of them versus, you know, a lot of them that we've seen on previous seasons where, you know, we got to push for days and days and days to get there, but it came together pretty nicely, and I felt the pacing was fine. Definitely, you know, a little bit slower, a little bit less competitive, but still fun and still worth doing, which is the important thing. Let's take a look at these melon bombardiers. Oh my god. They do so much damage, it's actually insane. We could probably just go all melon bombers on this one. Actually, let's do that. Let's get rid of the critters. Let's get rid of everything. We're just going to go all melons all the time. And let's go like that. And one more. Okay. Guess we'll go private bullet because he's not going to make any other troops, and he'll kind of stay in front of them and just distract everything. For Dr. T tropical, we should probably be okay, but just in case. So let's take a look at this. Now, obviously, before we were on stage 2, so that's going to be a big difference, but man, these guys are so much fun. Melon Bombardiers are my favorite troop in the game, I think, bar none. I mean, sure, heavy choppers are nice, but on the main base, heavy choppers are almost a bit silly because they just have too much health and they can fly over everything, so it's like, if you know how to drop them and throw a flare, then you're going to win the game, which is kind of what this is like, too. Let's see that one melon. 1, 2, and 3. But they do so much damage on the HQ. I guess we should try them in an operation. Because they do so much damage on the HQ or on the power cores. Oh, yeah, we got to try one of these. Dioxin. This could be my first dioxin finish, but I got to get them all the way up there. That's the problem. Actually, you know what? With bullet and some mechs, we might be able to do that. Let's see. Let's bring in a couple boats of mechs. Now, I don't know if mechs are going to be better than Scorchers. Actually, what has more health? Let's see. 22 plus 7 versus 50. Oh, okay. CMX. We're going to grab a couple Scorchers for this. Plus, they're going to move faster and be less hard to control. The problem with the mechs is they're going to take forever to get up there. So let's go back to Diox. And we're going to try to do this unboosted. This is on massive attack, so I mean, we're not doing any milk run here. But I'm just trying to see what is going to be the biggest issue. I think the Scorchers will run faster than the melons. I probably should have spaced them out a little bit, but let's hit a shock there. And the only thing I see that's going to be an issue is that boom cannon. And we probably can't barrage it down. That was probably pretty dumb. Let's see. Sniper towers, if I can get them on bullet though, that would be okay. Try some critters. Bullet is melting fast to those rockets, my god. But look at the melon bombers, getting some work done. They're gonna die to the rockets and stuff, but man. Imagine if I boosted there, we would have just walked through that base. I wonder what the operation guys think about these troops, if they're fun or if they ruin the leaderboards and stuff. You guys let me know. If you're a big op guy, let me know. I totally just threw that artillery into nothing. Oh no, I hit the shock launcher, okay. Yeah, I don't know, that was kind of fun. Let's go back to Dr. T. And we got our instant training loaded up. So let's grab a couple melon doodlers and let's go back if we can. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's see what we got. We got, I'm having so much fun. The video's going a little bit longer than normal, but, yeah, so I don't know. Interesting to go back and forth and see the difference between China and our leaderboards. I found, especially that first season, I really wanted to see where they were going to end up versus where we ended up, and everything like that. So you guys have any thoughts or, you know, interesting things, or you're curious about, you know, the Chinese stuff, let me know that down below in the comments, but I'm off. I might actually play a little main base with the melon bombers. This is pretty fun. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching the video. As always, thank you so much for watching the video. And make sure to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out, back.